In this video, we're going to unbox the Necron Canoptek Doomstalker.
Sci-fi wargamers.
Greetings, hobby fans. My name's Marcel, and it's my mission to help you explore the hobby. So today, I managed to pick up one of these Necron Canoptek Doomstalkers, and I thought I would get you? What would I get you? I thought I'd give you a little tour of the unboxing. Alright, let's start by getting the shrink wrap off, but by the way, I paid the princely sum of £23.85 for this one. Oh, I can't get it off. It's really tight. Get rid of that. Okay, so here we have the Warhammer 40,000 Necron Canoptek Doomstalker with which we have one miniature and the Warhammer logo and a piece of art showing the finished miniature there, and probably some Photoshop friends of his in the background. On the side of the box we have another picture of the Canoptek Doomstalker. On the top of the box it tells us it's a marauder. No, a Necron Canoptek Doomstalker. The other side is the same picture. And we have our typical warnings on the other side there. And on the rear we have this. So this is quite nice. I quite like this portrait mode back of the box here. We have the 1:1 scale picture, which I think is quite nice. A made in the UK logo. I don't think I've seen one of those before. Contents may vary from those shown, so if I'm lucky, I might get a Thunderhawk gunship in here. You never know. Some detail shots of the Canoptek Doomstalker. This one I did not know was easy to build, so this is going to be a push fit with no glue, but tools required. Yeah, it's easy for me to say. We will be using glue because we don't want this thing falling to bits. Apparently you build it, paint it, and turn it into a dice. This is all part of their new branding thing. Interesting. But anyway, I like this portrait mode. I think it looks fantastic. Let's open her up. Anything left in the box? It's always important to have a good nose around to make sure you haven't left anything in there. In this case, there's nothing. Okay, so in the box we have the Necron Canoptek Doomstalker assembly instruction manual, a massively blinding piece of light over here. It's not the sun, it's just this light. Let's see if I can arrange that in a more sensible manner. Okay, we have the base with a couple of holes in, which is interesting. We'll probably need those holes to put something in. If you can put things in your holes, you're happy. Okay, it comes on 2 sprues. I thought it would be more. Have a smaller sprue and a bigger sprue. Not the bigger shoe or a bigger shoe, but the bigger sprue. We'll start off by having a look at the instruction manual. I always like to start with the instruction manual. I might turn this light off. Hey, there we go. That's better, isn't it? It's a lot less glare. So let's open the Necrons, not Necron, but Necrons Canoptek Doomstalker. And we do have to read this first, apparently. There is no glue required. Before assembling your miniatures, please read through the instructions in this booklet carefully and retain them for future reference. And what future reference might that be? I don't know. So here it shows us how to put it together. Nice colour-coded instructions. Comes in a nice little book, which I like. Stepped instructions as well, not just random select. Tells us how to put it together. The legs there. Stick it on the pre-made scenic base. Might take mine off that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. And then you are done. But interestingly, we have some rules on the back here. Let's zoom in and have a look. There we go. The Necron Canoptek Doomstalker. And I'm not sure what these are. It doesn't give us the name of these weapons. It just gives us some statistics there. I don't know what these logos mean, but I probably would had I read the rulebook previously. This is what you need for future reference. I'm surprised they don't tell us the names of these weapons here. It's just weapon number 1 and weapon number 2. Anyway, let's set that aside for the time being, because we're done with it. We'll start with the smaller sprue, and here we are. We have some nice detail here out of the blocks. We have a nice textured weathered effect on the carapace here. I'm trying to make sure that that can show up on the camera. We have some Necron glyphs here. If anyone can read those, let us know what they say in the comments below. That texture on that shell part is lovely. A weapon here, and I think that's a glowing part. Is that his face? I don't know. I don't think it is his face, because there's 2 of them. And there's not many people with 2 faces. But there's the other side. So this looks like a mirrored part. But it is very nicely detailed. I'll see if I can show you inside. There we go. The weathered effect, all the chips and dents look really nice. Very impressed with that. They'll lend themselves well to painting. There's his, what I thought was his face, but isn't. Someone told me once what these dots here mean on the sprue. It's something to do with quality checks, but I cannot remember what it was. Please, someone let us know in the comments below. And the big boy sprue. Zoom out a touch. On here we have a rather large side of a very detailed weapon here. Looks like a spinal cord there. His leg. Nicely detailed. See if we can get that in shot. Has the weathered look to it like the other parts. There's his face. That's the face. That is the face of a Necron Canoptek Doomstalker, although we should call it the Necrons Canoptek Doomstalker. There's his crotch area and the lower legs. Get a detailed view of the joints going on in there. You can still see that weather-beaten detail, which I won't shut up about, will I? The scenic base, which looks very nice. Can anyone tell us what the parts are that are destroyed on the base? I have no idea. And his other leg there. So it looks quite a simple kit, to be fair, which I feel is good. Don't want to be faffing around for ages, do you? There you go. Wonderful. I think that looks really good. And that thing there. The other side, the large weapon and a spring. Whatever is that for? It's easy to build though, so we won't have to worry. That looks like Buckethead's mask from the movie Gremloids. If anyone's seen that, let us know. That was a damn good movie, Gremloids. I think it had a different name in different countries. But I digress. This kit looks great fun to build, paint and play with. So there you go. What do you think of the Necron Canoptek Doomstalker? Do you think it looks like a tripod from War of the Worlds? Will you be getting one? What dynasty will you be painting it as? I myself, I don't know yet. However, I do know I am looking forward to building and painting this one because I think it looks absolutely fantastic. I think I'm going to get... I think I'm going to... Why can't I say I think I'm going to go... Oh my word. I think I'm going to go for a bronze and teal and maybe a bit of purple kind of scheme with some verdigris on the bronze, maybe? Something like that. What do you think? What are you going to do? Tell me what you're going to do. That's much more interesting. What are you going to paint your Necrons like? If you enjoy the content here on this channel, then please consider joining the Patreon, the link to which is in the description below. If you want to see some Necron lore videos, then check out the playlist up here somewhere. Those people outside making all that noise still haven't liked and subscribed, but you should. That means you, James. As always, thank you very much for watching, and always remember to drill your barrels.